Alright, y'all, check it out. We are back, and welcome to another edition. I wish we could do these a lot more, but
by this time, we're usually well toasted.
We are incredibly toasted.
Incredible. I have one more beer left after this, and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to have to hang out.
This bottle started as fucking full when we started.
He did. This. He got here with a full bottle, and now
we are well toasted.
I could not do that. I would be on that floor right now with a fucking full bottle.
This man can hold his liquor more than
I ain't gonna lie. I'm fucking starving. I'm ready to go take a nap.
There would be tears involved.
But I haven't drank in a while.
There would be some tears with a full bottle of fucking Crown. And
Travis,
that's like that's like $20, $25.
$30. These are $30.
Like liquor right there. I'd just be like, that's not fair. Why did she leave me? And she never left.
This is my best friend. If anybody never noticed, this is my best friend. He knows me more than anybody. I'm a pothead through and through. I'll smoke a pound of weed before I drink any alcohol. I can't do that because I can get drug tested and pass when I drink this. I smoke weed and I fucking fail.
They just look at the alcohol level when he pees. He's like, damn!
Well, the fucked up thing is, in a couple hours, I'll go home, I'll piss. I don't throw up. I never throw up alcohol. I'll throw up food all day long.
I've never had a hangover my entire life.
I haven't had a true hangover.
34 years.
I watched this man have a hangover. I've never had that hangover.
I never got hangovers, but the first hangover I got was a couple months back in November.
That's so contradictory. You just said I've never had hangovers.
He has
the first hangover I've had.
He'll get fucked up.
I never get hangovers.
He was in the fucking kitchen puking his guts in the sink. We're laughing at him.
Well, see,
I've never had that happen.
Keeps you from having hangovers. Really, honestly, if you just drink water, if you, what happens is you throw it up.
We eat crystals.
That
takes care of hunger.
Yeah, that would do. What I do is usually I'll drink a bottle. Like if I get drunk or whatever, I'll drink a bottle of water and I'll be fine.
Well, yeah, because you try to flush out your system.
Right. So I mean, I'm perfectly fine. Like I've never had a hangover because I'm smart about my drinking because I'll drink to get drunk.
I'm smart, but sometimes I go a little too far.
Travis has gotten pretty crazy, but he doesn't go like he's gonna get in his car and go drive. We're smart enough to know we don't drive.
Play the guitar.
He'll do this. He'll be like a little extra fresh with people and play music and do crazy shit.
Your chords are so weird compared to the guitar because there's like a C chord is literally the last key here. There you go. So you already know.
That was good.
Didn't you say you wanted to get a ukulele?
Yeah, he actually does want you. We want one of every instrument.
This was $100, but I wanted something that would last me. I didn't want a cheap piece of shit.
Why buy a piece of shit when?
But there's ukuleles that are decent for like $50.
I mean, $100 ain't bad, especially now with our Trump bucks we're getting. I know I'm getting Trump bucks. I love them. Taxpayers bought me a hot tub and a nice privacy fence. So thank you guys.
So literally, let me show you this. Play with your fingers anyway, so you'd be perfect on a ukulele if you ever learned how to play it.
You don't want to use a pick on a ukulele; it's too damn tiny.
Or you can play a lot louder.
It would be very loud.
The only thing good for a pick is to make what you're playing louder.
It's sharper too. It makes the notes stand out more. Okay, go back to the beginning part, Travis.
So, all right, we're here. We're gonna do some Speaker Brains news, y'all.
Drunk Speaker Brains news. That sounds pretty good. You want to sing a song, Travis? Come on, sing a song.
I used to sit around and jack my meat all night.
This is this motherfucker's superpower. He come with stupid shit and he can sing it.
Sit around and jack my meat all right. Jacked it just a little too hard.
Go to our OnlyFans page and watch him jack it for you.
Way up on the bottom,
That's a mumble rap for you.
Dave Matthews. Alright, y'all, we are back.
Alcohol makes you do stupid shit.
It is Speaker Brains news, and we got a couple news stories here. Not necessarily news stories, but a couple announcements, some news stuff. But the first one I have here David brought this to my attention a couple days ago.
What?
Poppy, one of my favorite new artists, is re-releasing.
Re-release.
And just this past Friday, actually, just re-released her newest album, I Disagree, as I Disagree More. And there's 4 extra tracks on there, and I've heard one, and it's phenomenal.
Is that new album we just did?
Yeah, just a couple months ago.
That shit was awesome. I got that shit.
Poppy blew my
One of
mind.
the
like,
best
what?
albums I've heard all year long.
Holy shit, that was cool as fuck. I like that album.
And she's been a favorite artist of mine for a good 5 years now.
Concrete was fucking amazing.
Oh, fucking love it. That whole album from start to finish.
Yeah, it was such a good
phenomenal.
song, a good album.
I still have it on my fucking phone.
It is great. One of the best albums all year long.
So they're re-releasing it as a vinyl?
Yeah, well, yeah. Sadly, right now it's just digital and vinyl. Give me a CD version, please. I'm a CD guy. You know,
it never came out.
I didn't tell. I could not tell that you were a CD guy. What?
Like, I mean, the original version's on CD, but this re-release, as of right now, it's vinyl and digital. Please do a CD.
I think that's going to be a common. You're going to start seeing more and more.
You are, and especially this year.
Especially there's a higher profit margin at the digital.
She has dove into the metal scene, though.
But
the album was actually.
Wow.
See, I'm not a Poppy fan. When Travis made me listen to that new album, I was like, Concrete, like, this shit's pretty fucking dope.
It was heavy.
It's crazy. It goes heavy, and then it's like, it's like, what the hell
I love
happened here?
experiment.
It is very experimental.
I honestly, like, Travis has known me since we were teens.
Yeah, exactly.
And I have grown as a musician, for one, but as someone who likes different types of music, excuse me, Poppy is like fucking one of those things where I'm like, 10 years ago I would never have listened to it. I would have been like, this is bullshit.
I agree with that one. I was like, what the fuck is this shit, Travis?
My musical taste has changed. I love more of the experimental type of, and I'm still only a metal guy.
Travis got me into Psycho Stick. That shit was fucking amazing.
I don't
like
a lot of metal music.
Some of this weird shit is really good.
Music. But I think being friends with Travis has actually made me want to expand my
He's our Lady Gaga.
Taste.
He got us into some really weird shit. Because Lady Gaga is one of those bands, like, what the fuck? Why would we listen to that, Travis? We listen to it. Like,
it's one person. Technically, and she stole like a lot of the sound from
But hey, we liked what he fucking showed us.
Dig some Lady Gaga, man. Weird thing is, like, there's a lot
She's
of
like
pop
the
music
Marilyn Manson of pop music. She's a shock
She's like
artist.
a cross between Madonna and maybe Marilyn Manson.
Her outfits are more shock than her music. Her music's still
her beat
bland.
suit, yeah.
To me, like Lady Gaga,
she's got some music.
Generic.
She's got some music that rises above generic pop music, and she's got some music that is generic pop music.
And
it annoys
I
me
think
so much because it's like, bitch, you are better than this.
I like when a pop artist like expands their.
That's why Poppy is.
She's had to fill her album with something.
Right. Poppy's like, I'm a fucking weird YouTuber and then I was like, let's do some pop music, and then she's like, I'm gonna do metal. And she does it well.
She did it very well.
And obviously, Poppy wrote this.
It's like that embarrassing boner. Like, why is this turning me on? I don't know why, but I like this.
Poppy as an artist literally has nothing to do with the music itself.
It's
more
her. It's her character.
Her character, and she's like, what would my character as Poppy do, as an artist? What would I write? I don't think obviously she has nothing to do with the sound. She has nothing.
Which is weird.
That is all production.
You know what? I wonder what drugs does that girl take?
It's really her, man. It's really her.
I don't know.
Originally, it was her and this other guy, and she got rid of that guy.
But I'm saying, like,
but now she's fucking around with Ghostman. I think her and Ghostman are engaged.
I think he's meaning more like it's a character this woman plays.
Yeah.
Right.
This isn't her. She's just doing this shit like, hey, I'm gonna do metal.
Right.
Let's try some metal.
Sure,
and
like,
she did a fucking amazing job.
If her next album is metal, I'd be surprised.
Her next album, that's what I'm wondering. The next album probably won't be. It will probably have some songs that have the metal in there. But the next album might have some of the metal stuff, but the next album is definitely gonna be
I don't know.
totally different.
Like my
'Cause if you've heard her 3 albums plus the 2 EPs, Choke is probably the closest to I Disagree, and if you listen to Bubble Bath, that's just straight up pop album. But
Right.
Bubble Bath has
As-
stuff I
as a
love.
fan,
If
I
you
don't-
listen to Poppy.Computer, man, that's
Yeah, 'cause I
internet
remember
pop
when you
all
showed
the
me
way.
her videos, I'm like, what the fuck are we watching, dude? There's
Right,
just some
so-
chick staring at the camera doing some weird
As-
shit.
And
saying
Am I
weird
a
things.
Girl? Am I a Girl has some of the best pop style vaporwave kind of music, but it also had the first touch of what this new poppy sound
So,
is with the song
as
X
a metalhead, I
and Play Destroy.
As a metalhead,
Mhm.
I hope that she comes out with another metal album.
It'll probably have some
Because
metal
I
on
love
Yeah. That was
this
good.
album. I loved it.
Her
Right.
metal is on
Perfect.
point.
And I
Points in,
really,
man.
I understand that she's one of those artists that kind of go wherever she feels she wants
Yeah.
to go. And I really hope that she kind of sticks with the metal, just
It'll
because
be
I
there.
enjoy.
It'll be there.
Right, and I want.
What's our
people-
Japanese fan we like so much?
Baby metal.
Baby Metal.
That's what it
I
felt
love
like.
baby metal.
Because
Fuck all you
you had
motherfuckers
this
that don't like
fucking
baby metal.
amazing fucking
Fuck you and
hard
the
hitting
fucking-
metal, and then you had this sweetness to it.
I don't care. Look,
Poppy did the
I'll
same
tell you
thing.
straight
and I'm
up.
like, wow, that's
3
pretty good.
albums in, and I love fucking baby
Love
metal.
baby metal.
right?
Baby metal is
I
awesome.
love their generic shit. I love the shit that they come out with recently where it's not
I'll give
as
them shit.
generic.
Those
and I
guitarists
really
are
hope
fucking
that Baby
badass.
Metal
They are
version
really good.
4 is even more of them. Like, I really want them to be like, look, we are now the singers. We are officially in it to win it. And I'm like, I really want a power metal, baby metal.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome.
All the way
I mean,
through.
'cause
Like no,
same
no,
band.
We don't need
Keep
no
the same band.
Sabaton people. We don't need no Dragon Force. We want baby metal as an artist coming out with a fucking album that was just phenomenal. Like, I want Japanese metal. I don't care. Anime, bring
works.
it on. I don't give a shit as long as it's fucking. You know it's baby
You know,
metal.
it's fucked up. It works really well. It's strange how you have this really hard hitting metal that works with this cute anime style.
Well, see, I want
and
more-
It don't hurt that Asian girls. They're
Right.
fucking
The
cute
thing
as
is,
shit.
what I
Oh,
want-
yeah. We're down with that.
Like,
Let's get some more of that baby metal.
Their latest album for.
They're
off
legal, so
topic.
it's okay. We can say
Yeah.
that.
Off topic, baby metal.
They're of age now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can say that now.
Off topic, Baby Metal's
Like,
latest album was kind of all over the place.
Travis like,
right?
yeah.
But to be honest, Baby Metal's latest album was kind of all over the place. It was power metal, it was regular metal.
was.
You just like
I
the
want-
last one. They mix different metal
They go all
genres.
over the place.
Here's what I want.
It's like a Dragon Ball Z
I want-
fucking music video.
Right. Here's what I want. I want karate all the way through.
Karate all the way through, right on.
Like, I don't want just a karate song, obviously, but I want that style
that style all the way
as
through.
one.
You
set
don't want
album.
a folk metal song and then an Indian metal song
Right.
and then you want.
I loved karate.
You want this
I thought,
fucking Japanese
that
metal
one-
all the way through
Yeah.
the whole damn
I mean,
thing.
I want you to focus
Samurais
on
fucking
one
battling
sound.
each other.
See,
Bullshit.
I loved that. What is it? Manji.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. And I would love that
It's like
to be one
Japanese
album.
metal meets Japanese pop. That's what
And
it
I
is.
loved
it.
I love it. It's awesome.
Yeah, and I would love for it to be one album. I just want them to have a straight
I wish our
sound.
Japanese restaurants
I
played
think-
that music in it. I'd go to them more often.
I think that it would be a fantastic album if they just
Would.
did
It
one
would.
of the, like, they figured
Pick
out their
one or
sound
the other
and they said,
and
hey, this
stick
is
to
where
it.
we're going to go from now on. I would be happy with that.
Pull the poppy thing. Stick. All right, we're gonna do a whole metal album. Boom. We're gonna do a whole pop album. Boom.
Something, well, I don't know, Baby Metal I can never see as a pop. Obviously, they're K-pop, and I never want to see
It
them
is
as
K-pop.
J-pop.
J-pop. yeah,
J-metal.
exactly.
You know,
Motherfucker. Get your Asians right.
do Duran Gray, but with girls.
You're more
During
white
Gray
than you
with
are.
girls.
With
Yeah.
girls. I love Duran Gray. I'm a huge fan of Duran Gray. I love
Anti-metal.
their first few albums were great. Their last album was actually pretty decent.
It's
I
not
would say
racist because
decent.
I
It's
like
not-
Asian shit.
I don't
That's
understand
awesome.
lyrically because it's all in Japanese.
Well, I mean, I'm an Asian. I'm fucking Asian. I got a lot of
you?
Japanese in my
He is.
family.
You're pretty white to me.
I am a
Japanese.
very white motherfucker in Georgia.
You have a Japanese goatee.
His ancestry is fucking Asian.
My grandmother is full all the way.
Look at his dad.
I'm a quarter Japanese. I'm
Hey,
a quarter
quarter
Japanese.
Quarter.
That's how
It's
it
not
goes.
that big.
But
That's actually more than most white people
It's not
are.
50
I think.
cent piece though.
It's not Missy. But my dad, he's half, and my grandmother is
How the
full
fuck is he
on.
still alive?
No clue.
He's Japanese.
There's that Japanese blood or something in him. He's gonna kamikaze somebody.
Hiroshima struck and Japanese is still around. So.
Yeah, my grandmother was on an island not too far from Hiroshima when it was bombed.
There you go.
Oh, it's a radiation in
Why
your
we're
blood.
fucking retarded over here.
No, you and Zach are not retarded. You dodged that bullet.
Oh, no,
Good
Zach's
dodge, that
retarded.
We're talking about your Zach is not retarded. He's a great guy. He's
Who's the smarter one?
I mean, not gonna say.
He proved it.
I'll put it this way:
I
they
am-
both suck at math.
Yeah, I know.
They're not. They're stereotypical.
I am
Zach, if you ever watch
They
this,
didn't
I'm
get
sorry, I
Asian
love
blood
you.
that does good with math.
I love you, Zach, but you know, hey, you're not.
I am
you're
not the
funny.
smart. I am never. Here's the thing, people. I am never gonna be.
You're
the
funny
smart-
as fuck. That works.
I can be. I am never going to be the smartest person in a room, even if I am more knowledgeable on certain
You're my
topics.
best friend in the room.
You're the best at
agree with that.
music in the room.
I won't even say that. I will
would.
say
No, trust me. 9 times out of 10, except for when your dad's friends are here, which I'll give them, they are fucking
They rock,
good.
man.
Kirk, oh my god, that
Kirk?
motherfucker.
To the point
He
where-
looks like fucking Joaquin Phoenix, but that motherfucker can jam like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Travis says
man.
something like you say something stupid, and Travis knows the answer. You just go. He goes, really?
He knows
Yeah.
stupid. I know.
I know this. I've been there. He goes, David, come
Yeah.
on, come on, David.
I know
Shut
stupid
the
shit.
fuck up, David. You don't know
Google
what
it.
you're talking about. You feed me out some bullshit.
You might
'cause I know
always
it.
say, I know stupid shit. Travis knows more stupid shit than me.
I know.
When it comes to music and popular fucking music and TV, he knows more than me.
Right.
I might know everything else, but this motherfucker knows everything else other than that.
I would say like when it comes to certain things, I know more than Travis. But
He
I mean,
does.
it's
He
like-
does. That's the thing. I'm never the smartest person in the room, even if I'm
We all
more
bring our own things to the
knowledgeable
group.
on certain subjects.
New metal motherfuckers.
That's the
That's
thing.
what we are.
Brrr, motherfucker!
you.
New metal
I-
bitches right here.
I
I
am
love
never,
new metal to the day I die.
I am never the smartest person in the
I'll
room.
always love
even
Limp Bizkit.
though I am knowledgeable, more knowledgeable.
Keep talking.
on
I gotta
certain
pee
subjects.
again.
So
We'd play fucking, what's that game we used to play and you were always good at? The fucking music and movie shit? Trivia Pursuit.
Trivial Pursuit. Yeah, I'd kill
That
that.
motherfucker can win it shit. But yeah, back to music.
Back to
news.
Poppy. The thing with Poppy, man, she is a phenomenal artist. I love.
I didn't
love
like her.
That shit.
I didn't like it much. When you showed me the fucking YouTube video, so I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, all right, I'm about to jerk off. It's like, oh, this chick's not that bad looking. Okay, let's watch it. I'm like, what the fuck am I watching, Travis? This shit's stupid. But then when you made me listen to that album, I'm like, this is pretty cool. Concrete, awesome. I'm like, holy shit. It's like, and it's like, what the fuck? I'm like, I don't know what to fucking think. This is very heavy. I'm like, yeah, death metal. And I'm like, pop music.
There's
No,
only 2 albums right
Exactly.
now that I can say are the best albums I've heard all year long, and it is
Last album.
Poppy's I Disagree and Man's newest album. Those are the best albums I've heard all year long. There's a handful.
Wow.
Yeah, there are a handful that are next to it. Like
I'm surprised with this thing back behind them.
yeah, that is up there, but I mean it's not one that
It's
I
shocking.
revisit.
We love this. We love pirate music. That's
Yeah,
the one thing
even
we
the
all love.
pirate-
We love
even
some
the pirate
fucking
guys.
Ailstorm.
Ailstorm and Rumahoy still don't hold a candle.
Short of
to
a
the new
System of
Man
Down
Man
album, which we'll never fucking get.
or the new Poppy, man. But
That-
anyway,
that
like I was
Poppy
saying
was good.
about it is, I haven't heard the other 3 songs, but I forgot what the first little new single was. But I'm like, I am all for re-releasing this new the I Disagree.
Careful,
all
David.
for it.
Gotta drive.
But please give me
Oh,
a
no,
CD
I'm not driving
version.
till I saw it
I
sober.
don't want to buy it on
He's stuck with me
vinyl. I
till
don't
he's 2 or
want
3.
to order digital air. I don't want to spend.
You can tell by
will.
Travis.
I gave
He
him.
loves physical media.
Yes.
There's nothing wrong with that. I love these
gave
things.
you the money for the album earlier this year. I will give you.
Woo! Dave about took out
I
the
will
camera.
give you the money again if you put it on CD. That is
Yeah.
an album that I will buy twice.
You look at me and
Just
David.
for 4 extra
Me and
songs.
David, we don't mind digital media. It's the future. I don't care because me personally, I don't hold on to shit. If something sits in my house long enough, I'm like, what the fuck are we doing with this?
You
Fucking
normally
throw it
give
out.
it to me.
I come. All my CDs are in here.
Yeah, a lot of jobs.
I say about a quarter. Maybe. Well, 1/8 of Travis's CDs are my CDs because I don't.
There's a good 20 or more.
I don't throw stuff away, but I'm not gonna waste nothing. I'm not wasteful. I'm.
This is Josh's.
That thing is awesome. We waited for a fucking year for that. I've been meaning to bring you over my Necronomicon so you can play with it. I know you want to do with it. We'll do it next time we do video. But yeah, Travis loves me. I love physical media because you can always pop this into a CD player or computer and play it. Digital, you can't. That's a risk we run.
Unless you download it.
Unless you download it, even then
If you're
it's not necessary.
streaming,
If your computer dies, your hard drive dies,
it's gone.
it's over.
Gone.
This is good. Now, physical media can wear out. I've actually
It
seen
can
a
break,
CD
it can
fucking
strap.
wear out. I don't know how
I
it
mean,
happens.
there's the possibility of disc rot if you believe in that thing.
Like for me, the reason I stopped did physical media, I used to love, like we used to talk about when we were video games. Reading a manual. You get home from school,
Yeah.
you sit on the toilet taking a shit, you're reading the fucking game manual, or you're reading the fucking CD booklet. A lot of musicians no longer do good booklets anymore. Usually it's just a cover, a back with a track list, that's it. And that makes me sad because I used to love it because you'd have lyrics. Because half the hard part was learning the lyrics to all your favorite songs. I spent hours learning all the Slipknot lyrics. 'Cause that shit was hard as fucking learn because he's rapping. Travis has an amazing collection. This is only a fraction of anything we've ever listened to in our entire lives. We've probably all listened to this entire collection in our entire lives. We used to collect more shit than this.
Yeah, I used to collect DVDs, video games, and CDs.
DVDs, oh my god, we had
now
so
it's
many.
just- now
We
it's just
sold them all
CDs.
to pawn shops because we're like, we're not going to keep this shit. We're never going to watch it again.
Oh shit!
And look at this. This is how Travis gets
What does
DVDs.
man got? What does man got? We got.
We don't buy new shit.
What is
We buy
this?
used shit and give it to Travis.
This is metal.
We don't waste.
What
Waste
is it?
not. We don't waste.
Woe of Tyrants.
It's a lot of mix of different metal that
What is this?
It's gonna be metal.
Diecast.
Diecast.
That's a fucking awesome album.
We have.
You'll love that. You've had it. I think you have it.
Oh, Blackberry Possum. Okay, those are those bluegrass guys.
Yeah.
Okay, right on. And then this is.
Blood? No, wait. No, that's Archie. Who the fuck is that?
Sure, I cannot read. What is that?
He is drunk, so you have to get help now.
I am drunk.
That is. I can't read either.
Here, give it to me. I'll read it.
Becoming the Archetype.
Becoming.
That's a
the
phenomenal
Archetype.
metal album. If you like,
Okay.
like just good metal.
And this is the Bled.
That's the Blood. That's okay.
And then Shadows Fall.
That's amazing. The Shadows Fall.
You can't go
I'm a big
wrong with
fan of.
Shadows Fall.
But I do digital a lot. So like I buy things. I'm like,
Which one's
alright,
that one?
and then I have the
Let's see.
digital version of it. So
I like Shadows Fall. That's actually a good.
Shadows Fall is kind of like a good metalcore, but with a good Southern style metalcore.
This is not a bad one. This right here is not bad at all.
They're a band
Yeah.
I've always
Their
heard
older stuff
about.
is better, but that one's pretty good.
Yeah.
Right on.
But there you go. There's some CDs to add to your metal
Thanks,
collection.
bro.
Just like you need some children bottom.
I have all the Children of Bodom.
You? Oh
I
my
have
God, I
every
have
single
another-
album they released.
Oh well,
right on
shit.
there.
Yeah, dude, that's a fucking good band.
Right.
I love children.
And those are just albums I like I never listen
Yeah,
to
'cause
them anymore because of how I have the digital version.
You like Children of Bottom? You're gonna love these guys.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean Shadows Fall's fucking
Shadows
amazing.
Fall is in the same realm.
I am all
That
about
and Chimera.
Yeah.
Chimera is a really good band.
I love Chimera. Like they're one of my favorite. But I don't have the I have CDs. I don't have any of the cases anymore because I bought like a good. I have.
You
like,
were one that I always knew you were one that put it in the booklet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I
Travis
have
got a
around
stack of
all
my
the
CDs
time.
the
I have
same
a
way.
lot of CDs. Like I have 300 albums of CDs, and I love all my bands I listen to, which is why I've gone digital since the times, private times. I don't have that lifestyle where I can collect CDs because I have kids, and my daughter's one thing, but I have a 2-year-old now who would fuck these things.
Well,
up
the
for
thing
like-
is like you gotta have your own room.
yeah, and I don't
you
have
know,
that.
It was like all the ones I gave you when I gave you that stack that was like this big of discs. It's because when I was growing up, I took all my albums, I took the cases
So
out,
honestly,
and I put them on the fucking walls, the fucking mural. That's what I did.
If you would imagine my room, of just if I was to collect CDs and stuff, this would be nothing compared to my metal collection of digital. I have over like this would be like 3 of my walls basically of digital only because I constantly download music on my phone and I just love metal so much that I mean really just CD. I could not be married with as much metal music as I listen to.
Yeah. Me and David are on the same page. Our phones are like, how many gigs of metal do you have?
I don't like thrash metal.
We're not talking like 1 or 2. We're talking like 5 or 6 gigabytes of music. That's a shitload of music.
I have more than 6. Like literally, I have a 64 gigabyte phone, and if I was to download them all to my phone, I wouldn't have the space. We're talking about 100 gigabytes worth of music or more per se. And that's just the collection I've done in the last 10 years. I mean, prior to that, I had more. I mean, between new metal, metalcore, prog metal nowadays, and some of the older style thrash metal that I do enjoy, and some of the older style like heavy metal I actually like. I mean, your collection is like a bitch's dream. Wet dream.
It's like we need to get Travis more of the shit like that. I love the collector box stuff.
Like you have a lot of the random stuff.
Your fucking rum ahoy.
This is just my regular metal album. Like not counting new metal. Like I have another side. I'm a huge fan of new metal. Like
that's gotta be the coolest thing I ever bought. Right there was that Korn one. I sucked the Korn album.
If we did a retrospective of just new metal bands, like I'm the guy to have because I love like I said when I said
we're gonna do Kitty, y'all. We're gonna do a Kitty retro soon.
I think we should do Kitty next.
I mean, I love new metal. I don't care. Like the rap style new metal. I'm okay with. But when it comes to like the Korn, Slipknot, and Chimera. And like I said, Devil Driver style new metal stuff.
Your late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah, I mean, I love all those. Like even Crazy Town, I can dig. I dig. I don't care.
These two, Travis made fun of me because I had both Crazy Town albums. I like both Crazy Town albums.
Right.
It was how do you get a goth girl in bed? Boom, play some Crazy Town.
Right.
Got
I mean,
in
me
bed.
and Josh together.
He phrased it wrong. How to get a goth girl in bed in 2001.
Okay, yeah,
turn some Crazy Town on.
Yeah, play some Butterfly for her ass, and she's slobbing on your knob.
I had an album for every band that was on Battles for Ozfest. So what the fuck is that?
I actually had the Mountain Dew. I had one with a Mountain Dew fucking
right.
CDs.
Speaking
like,
of,
shit was
me and
great.
Josh are brothers in new metal.
Oh yeah,
I had downloaded a bunch of Flicker Stick songs from bands on the run.
Exactly.
Exactly.
The Ozfest fucking was our fucking mentality. Like,
it's screwed up. There were so many hot goth girls in our age.
Right.
We never fucking met their asses, but they were apparently all over the place. Now they're fucking like, oh, look at our OnlyFans page. Look at me fucking butt naked. I'm like, bitch, where were you when I was fucking in high school?
Right.
When there was shit?
Now you're like 40.
Now I'm like 40. Like, you shit's hanging to the floor. I mean, we're not one to speak.
And we're fat people, so I mean, come on.
We used to be. I know David. That motherfucker used to be fit. We both used to be really good-looking guys back in our younger ages when I first met him.
Look at Travis's videos about a year ago. It was actually
this man is more fit than both of us. I don't know. Travis lost all the weight. Me and him gained it. I don't know.
You twice sneeze.
Oh, screw you. I can drink more alcohol than you, asshole.
He's been on a slight diet and you know lifting.
Slight diet. Oh, I've been lifting at work. Where'd you lift? Work. I lift. Where'd you lift? I lift my work up. That's what this shit's heavy.
For someone like me, I can walk around with 80 pounds like it ain't shit, and that's not a lot, but I mean.
Yeah, he can outdo us in push-ups.
So that's pretty good.
I mean, you can feel this motherfucker.
Oh, look at this.
Feel that shit.
Oh, that's toy.
That's
toy like a tiger.
Dude, like a little baby.
Like a toy.
Like a tiger.
How about no, you crazy Dutch bastard? God damn, I love Dana Carvey. He's so
This
good.
is the best episode you can get because you're mostly like we're just drunk guys talking about music. So
And we went into fucking Austin Powers
that
real
should
quick.
be
Like,
your fucking
back.
title: drunk guys
gotta-
talking about news.
You gotta go back to the news. Oh,
Poppy.
What
You're
were we
on
at? We were
Poppy.
Poppy.
the Poppy re-release.
We get it.
Listen to it. Fucking one of the best albums of the year, hands down. Next is Deftones. They've been talking about a new
Motherfucking-
album.
September is gonna be so fucking good.
September 25th.
Cyberpunk 2077. Deftones.
So, I'm gonna
Marilyn
explain it.
Manson. This
This
is gonna
is
be.
how-
Oh
this
my
is how
god,
it
the
works.
world's gonna end next month.
Right.
I've
just
already
thought.
got the Marilyn Manson pre-ordered.
So here's how it works.
Ready for it.
Deftones, a few days ago, maybe a week, but depending on, I don't know, time zone, released, they basically blacked out all their profile pics, right, to black. Except for their website,
Put a
they
date on
posted
it.
something where it was like random black, but it was like random things that spelled out to 0925.
September 25th.
They have been hinting
New
for the last
Deftones
year and a
album.
half that they're going to come out with a new album, or basically a new album
I hope
around
it's a new
September. It's been in the works, it's been finished, and they're saying September should be around the time frame. September 25th makes sense. It's a Friday, which is main release
That's
dates
main release day now.
for a lot of new albums. Now, they've also have speculated, or at least we've speculated, but they have mentioned that it sounds pretty close to how, or they feel that
White
it's
Horse.
like their White Pony album.
That's gonna be a good album.
Now, they've also stated that it is called the Black Stallion, which is perfectly fine with me if it's anything like Black Pony or White Pony, because I love White Pony.
If it's called Black Stallion,
This is gonna be
I'll
awesome.
take it.
that's gonna be a cool little throwback, almost
Right.
like a connection.
Dude,
Right.
Next
and
month's gonna be
if it
so
sounds,
fucking awesome.
If
I
it
can't
sounds
wait.
anything close to White Pony, I'll accept it. I'll take it. Because, one, I love Deftones, and if it's different from Gore, Gore was a brilliant album, but it was very, what is
Like
it?
I said, with
Was it a
Gore,
stoner style album?
very shoegaze.
Very shoegaze, and me personally, I don't care for shoegaze because I don't like boring music. And
Thing is, like, I loved Gore until I started buying all their other
I don't
albums.
smoke enough for Gore. I mean, Gore's a great
No,
album.
yeah,
but you have
Shoegaze, you gotta be fucking high as shit.
Shoegaze
fucking-
is a stoner style.
This stoner music.
Right,
Yeah,
you have to
very-
be very drunk all the
Just
time.
very
or-
dream pop.
Right,
Just
on
very
weed,
fucking
on hypnotics of some sort. Really all over the place.
mellow, just a mellow ass album.
White
Really
Pony
mellow.
was the first album I ever got into.
White
Yes, I
Pony
was
had a
high,
mixture between that dream pop kind
Right.
of
and
shoegaze
it was heavy.
with the heavy and slightly new
So
metal
I'm
kind
really
of
hoping that they're reaching back to that time frame of White Pony /
shit. If they call it Black Stallion, I would expect it to be a
I would
little
absolutely
darker.
expect it to be like fucking darker version of White
right,
Pony.
and that's what I read. I mean,
Or
that could be
the White
changed.
Pony grown up.
That could be changed a little bit, but still, the fact is, I love Deftones, and anything that comes out of Chaz's voice
If
is
if
phenomenal.
Black Stallion turns out to be a rumor and that is not the name of the album, I'm gonna be pissed because Black Stallion is actually an amazing
Pretty good
title.
name.
right, and that's
Especially
what I read
if
on
it's
it.
their Black Album, their Metallica Black
That's
Album,
literally
it might
what,
be good.
That's literally what Chaz has stated, the singer. Right? That's what he's...
Chino?
Chino, not Chaz.
Chaz.
Whatever.
Mm.
Look,
Chaz.
Jazz and the Karen.
this is my last beer. This is 10 beers in, so shut the fuck up.
Wow.
It's okay.
I don't drink a lot, man.
Oh hell, none of us
You're
are
going
drinking
down
last
last
I'm
beer.
beer,
going to be
too.
bumming yours.
It's been a
I didn't
while.
say this is my last beer. I'm going to be bumming
Hey,
yours.
it's okay. It's been a while for all of us to drink a lot.
Yeah, I
Right.
haven't had a whole lot.
So
of wine.
anyway, so that's what Deftones
That's why my
have gone
fridge
for.
is so full.
So even
It's
even
because I
if
still
it's
buy a
sing-
6-pack
I'm really
every
hoping-
week, even if I don't drink.
Right. So I'm really hoping it is a full album release. Now they're not stated that it is an album or a single.
It's gonna be
Either
an
one,
album.
it's
Got to be an album.
It's got to be.
It's been
been
a long
4
time
years.
for fucking Deftones.
It better be a full
I
album.
loved Gore. We and you reviewed it. It was a phenomenal album, even though it wasn't nothing like their other stuff. It was still good, and I'm really I think 2020 has been such a shitty year.
We need some Deftones.
I need Deftones. I think we all do. We need some Deftones.
I need some System of a Down, but I know that's never gonna fucking happen.
their worst
I accept
album is
that.
still good. So whatever comes out is still going to be a Deftones album, and we need this.
As long as it's not changing the House of Flies.
I'm mentally I don't fucking care. I'd fucking just need.
God, that song can go take a. I can take a frosty jump off.
MTV is no longer that prominent, whatever.
Prominent.
Drunk guys.
Drunk guys. So it's no longer important.
No, it is not.
To anybody.
MTV is no longer relevant.
Which is why that song would never like really fly anymore.
But like the thing
get it fly anymore.
This motherfucker.
So the fact is that even if it's not Black
Changing the
Stallion-
House of Flies is one of those songs for me that is better within the context of the album. I don't like it as a single, but if I'm listening to the album all the way through, when it gets to Change the House of Flies,
in Queen of the Dam.
I'm down with it.
It didn't work in Queen of the Dam.
So
it worked.
If we get anything better than Gore, which, like I said, Gore was such a good album, I'll be happy as fucking... Like, I just want more Deftones.
We'll be happy with anything right now.
New metal
sucks balls.
New metal fan right here.
Like I said, September is looking to be a great month.
New metal fanatic right here.
Exactly.
You just tried to high five.
Yeah, he did.
I social.
I said,
You kind of just went air with
September is supposed to be good. We're getting Cyberpunk 2077.
Fuck out of that. You're like, don't touch me.
Unless they nuke the fucking world, we're getting Cyberpunk 2077. We're getting Deftones. We're getting Marilyn Manson.
I don't care about that.
Well, I mean, but some people might.
Hey, Marilyn Manson.
We're getting new stuff.
You
How about
suck.
this? We're not getting nothing new.
I'm here for it.
We're getting new shit in September. Less than a month away.
September.
I'm getting my hot tub in September. Fuck yeah. I'm going to be sitting in my tub, paid for the taxpayer. Thank you guys. You bought my hot
tub. You're going to put some shampoo in that bitch, right? You're like, I finally get a shower.
Oh, hell no. I'm going to sit out yard. I'm going to sit out in my front yard drinking a beer. Got my fucking AK-47. Like, fucking bring this shit on.
One time
they
didn't think he was a hobo. He probably smelled good. What's the smell? It smells like cleanliness.
So, totally hyped.
You haven't seen a hobo drinking Crown Royal fucking peach.
You have seen a hobo.
Not drinking quick peach.
Somebody was nice.
This is hard to get.
That man.
You gotta have social media to fucking get your hands on this shit.
Somebody was nice enough to give that motherfucker some Crown Royal.
I got 2 more bottles at the house.
I feel bad for your damn lacking and fat ass. You look like a System of Down reject. Come on.
Anyway, the next announcement, news story, is keeping with the theme of new albums. Mr. Bungle,
right,
the night before Halloween,
like 13 years later,
October 30th, a technically brand new Mr. Bungle album. I am fucking hyped. First Mr. Bungle material released since 1999.
99.
Yeah, 21 years.
That's a long fucking time. That's longer than Tool.
That's one of those times where they're like,
that's longer than fucking Tool.
The difference is Mr. Bungle's been broke up. Whereas Tool's still together and kept saying, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming.
Mr. Bungle,
we never thought Mr. Bungle was going to do shit.
They go, hey, we're broke. We need money.
Nobody's doing shit. Let's do a new album.
The thing is Mike Patton is never...
It's a pandemic.
Like, Mike Patton is never...
But Mr. Bungle's good to make you feel good. His music, that music is always kind of uplifting.
Mike Patton has Faith No More. He's got Mondo Cane.
It is. We need that right now.
Happy Primus
fucking has Phantomus. Mike Patton is always doing something. But finally, for Mr. Bungle to get back together and put out something, what a time to be alive.
Yeah, not mention the fact people are dying in mass and the world sucks, but we get Mr. Bungle. Mr. Bungle.
But I will say I'm worried. I'm not worried.
Fucked up, dude.
But the Chinese person, like,
the album is actually
racist.
Mr. Bungle. What they did, what they did was they re-recorded. I had something in my throat.
He said, "Something's there."
But what they did was they re-recorded
By this third
their
album.
original demo, which is, it's cool we're getting new Mr. Bungle, but at the same time we're not technically getting new Mr. Bungle. It's
Mr.
just
Bungle we haven't heard.
re-recorded demo
Remastered
stuff.
But we haven't heard.
Well, not remastered, but re-recorded. Back in the studio, taking these old
Well, it'd be
songs never
remastered,
released and
technically.
Right,
redoing
but you
them.
consider the technology that's happened in
It
the last
is
30
remastered.
years, right? So Mr. Bungle's like, hey, we can sound so much better than we used to. Just
Oh no,
better.
you can't sound much better than California and the self-titled album and Disco
Damn.
Volante.
We need a new Weird Al Yankovic album this year.
I would like a new Weird Al.
No, we don't, because he'll be like, hey, I'm going to copy every mumble rapper out there.
Oh my
So
god,
it'd be
dude!
like,
Can we
The
imagine
grass
a
is
mumble
greener,
rap?
and you know what
Weird
demeanor,
Al?
and I'll be like, hey, look at me, I like ice cream. I'm like, what?
I don't know.
But anyway,
Be like,
I've
just
actually
like a
got,
Trump tweet.
right now, you can pre-order the new Mr. Bungle album. There's two versions. CD-wise, there's a cassette, I think there's a vinyl. But
More than likely.
I have pre-ordered the standard CD version, and I've pre-ordered the yearbook book version, which is basically like the tall media book style CDs
shit.
that I've got up here sitting. But they released a new track called "Raping Your Mind,"
Jesus.
which I like
There's
it.
like 10 bottles in there.
I like it. It's a
Oh,
good
shit.
metal song. But I'm hoping the rest of the album has a little more variety, because the song gets a little boring. It's got some great shredding, got some great metal. Mike Patton, to me, is a better singer than a screamer.
Right?
He could scream, but the motherfucker can sing. And he always did both on Mr. Bungle. He does both on Faith No More. Mike Patton does both on everything that he does. So I'm hoping that there's a little more variety on this Mr. Bungle, because the other one, it's an over 5 minute long song, and I kept waiting for weirdness. I kept waiting for a weird change, but no, it stayed a metal song. And I'm like, it's a good metal song, but oh, it's not the kind of Mr. Bungle that I'm trying to turn the fuck on. It's no air conditioned nightmare. It's no fucking my ass is on fire, you know. So I'm hoping to see something a little different. I mean, but I'm normally a one song guy before the album comes in, so we'll see. Totally hyped for that. The next news story we have. Now this, the Spotify guy, this is an actual news story, y'all. Everybody knows Spotify is garbage.
Garbage.
Um,
Sorry, use Amazon Prime.
I do have a Spotify account only because I needed to create one to listen to an album to review for a Patreon request. But I am not going to Spotify to listen to any music. It is I am a buy the CD kind of guy. Directly support the artist. Don't give them, because Spotify does not pay their artists worth a fuck. And artists have been complaining and bitching for a couple years now about how shitty it is. Well, the Spotify fucking owner guy, the fucking CEO of fucking Spotify, straight up says artists today that are making it realize that it's about creating a continuous engagement with their fans. It's about putting the work in, about the storytelling around the album, and about keeping a continuous dialogue with your fans. It goes much longer. He basically said, release more shit more often. Now,
Without pay.
Rodney Radke does this shit. He's fucking amazing.
like, you are a fucking dick. He is a garbage human being because he is not paying his artists worth a fuck. The Spotify keeps most of the streaming rights, and I mean the motherfucker straight up. I mean, now look, in the 70s and 60s, people were releasing 2-3 albums a year. Nowadays it's a little harder. Nowadays artists are mostly only making money off of touring.
Right.
But guess what? Nobody's fucking touring
You can't
right now.
tour right now. Yeah.
Nope, pandemic bullshit.
Pan-fucking-demic. Nobody's touring right now. So, buy the CDs. Buy the MP3s if you have to. Buy the vinyl.
Directly from their website.
Directly
Yeah.
from their websites. For at least... So at least they get all,
Something.
the most profit. Buy it where you can. Don't stream that shit off of Spotify. That guy is a dick. He's telling people, not everybody is a Taylor Swift. Not everybody is a Cardi fucking B. Not everybody is that garbage that is on the radio today. There are so many artists who are struggling, who right now in the world need to tour to make their money because nobody's buying music.
Right.
They're streaming it all.
Exactly.
Go to the concerts.
Do it.
Fucking, but there's no concerts happening.
There are some
So,
concerts happening.
Buy
Wear-
the merch. I
wear
mean,
your
there
mask.
are. And
Some
we're gonna
bands
get
don't give a fuck.
We're gonna get into one of those on one of these next stories. But buy the merch, buy the shirts, buy the hats, buy the CDs, buy the cassettes, buy the vinyl, and whatever random shit they got. This guy is a dick. The Spotify guy's a dick. I mean, the music industry has been hurting. And the thing is record labels too, man, they are garbage. They are garbage. But we've been in a more fan to artist basis the past 20 years. But now it's struggling. So, yeah, just gotta talk shit about that guy, the Spotify dude, because he said, he said some garbage, man. He says,
You're a piece of shit.
oh, I'm looking at the wrong article. But he says some bullshit, man. Anyway, next story. Smash Mouth
What?
runs a festival, music
No.
festival.
They play this festival in Sturgis. They're like, fuck this pandemic bullshit.
Smash
No
Mouth
mask.
is the thing?
Mask off.
He's not doing his diners, dining and drives. Everyone swears it's the same fucking guy.
So when people when you post these videos, people are gonna like, I'm gonna watch this last video because of the drunkest people ever.
So, I've actually had people comment on the YouTube saying, "Oh, this is great. I like that you guys are drinking while you're talking. Like it's different."
At this point, it ain't drinking no more. We're just fucking
We're
drunk.
just wasted.
Drinking
like,
was
I'm done drinking.
We were
I'm just-
drinking an hour ago. Now we're just fucking drunk.
So,
We're
Smash
just learning
Mouth.
words. Smash Mouth has a thing.
Smash Mouth
They played at
and
Sturgis.
Somebody sucks a lot of dick, and I don't know.
Well, see, that's what I don't
where
get.
could
Sturgis, a fucking group of
point
hardcore
anymore.
motorcycle bikers listen to
Yes,
Smash Mouth. I don't get that.
remember to come.
I can imagine Kid Rock playing Sturgis, but not
Alright.
Smash Mouth? Really?
Only people know one song by them.
Superstar.
I know more than that because I'm
Oh,
gonna
look
tell
at
you
you.
guys right
'Cause you're a
now. Where
Nerd.
is that? South Dakota?
Sturgis.
Is that in South Dakota?
Eat your babies.
South Dakota. Okay. Thing is I'm not gonna lie. Fushu Mang is one of those ultimate ska punk albums.
What?
Just don't seem like a motorcycle rally music.
Right?
But
Oh.
hey, that's cool. I mean, they got somebody to play. They didn't give a fuck, and Smash Mouth didn't
Smash
cut.
Mouth's-
They're like, hey, we're getting paid. Fuck it. We don't give a shit. I don't blame them.
Smash
I'm down with
Mouth's Astro Lounge with the All-Star song is a great fucking album. I dig it. Even though they shifted their style, went a little more pop, there's a bit of a weird retroness to Astro Lounge. Those two Smash Mouth albums are great. But after that, Smash Mouth becomes garbage. And
They went Flavor Town.
man, is it not good after
Yeah.
Astro Lounge? I'm not gonna lie, the self-titled album, their third album, has some moments that I do like. I do like Sister Sidekick. You know, there's a couple. Their cover of Believe I dig. So they decided to run this little music festival. I can't remember who the other artists are, but Smash Mouth is the band that's always
the
been
headliner.
thrown in the they're thrown in the article. Smash Mouth. They're doing a concert that is, they're saying, fuck the masks, come and fucking be here for the moment. Now,
20,000 people catch it.
the thing is
What?
the event people says there will be signs out there that say, you know, practice social distancing. Please wear a mask. Nobody's gonna do it, but at least they're telling you to.
I was surprised people would show up.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like, it's something like this that puts Smash Mouth back in the news, that puts them back in the public eye. I think the last time I heard Smash Mouth in the public eye was when they stopped a little concert because people were throwing bread on the stage.
It's not that they needed it. Like, here, we know you're hungry.
I mean, really, dude, like,
Starving artists.
they
know,
are never going
It's always
to...
a joke that him and the fucking Diners, Drive-In, and Drives guy is the same person. So
Yeah,
I can imagine
Guy
thinking
Fieri.
like, watch this, I'm gonna make a sandwich out of this bitch.
They always say him, Guy Fieri, and Violent J.
Oh, my lord, the same guy.
alike.
It's the same guy. He's going to Flavor Town. Ooh, shit, there's a sandwich up here. I'm making a sandwich out of this. Hold on, people.
And he had some spicy sauce.
Thing with it, man, is
I'm
like
gonna put my glasses on backwards on behind my head.
the last time Smash Mouth had any real relevance
2004?
was Shrek.
Yeah.
And that was only
it.
because of
2004.
All Star. And that was 2 years after All Star came out. Alright? And so that already tells you.
That's the question. Everyone's like, what happened to fucking Smash Mouth for the longest time? Well, now we know. They're in Sturgis.
Yeah. And I'm like, wow, it takes COVID to make people talk about Smash Mouth again.
Hey, they're relevant again, so you can't blame
And
them.
recently there has been like these progressive auto commercials where it's like, boom, here's the halftime part of the progressive auto commercial. Smash Mouth, and they're up there and they play All Star for like 2 seconds and it goes back. And it's like, we're here now, y'all. This is 21 years
They will never
later.
be bigger
Right.
than
We are at a
fucking
Washed
world.
up 2.0.
We are in a world where something like All Star
Nostalgia.
can be nostalgic. I remember 20 years ago, roughly, there was a commercial where Alice Cooper is like jump roping with a little girl in the street. I can't remember what the commercial was about, but I remember being like, wow.
Well, we just had
This
a
is
Limp
an
Bizkit
artist.
commercial, too.
This is what I'm getting to. This is an artist that my parents grew up with, who is doing these little goofy comedic commercials now.
Same thing goes for Kiss. They do.
People I grew up will never do this. Well, guess
Well,
what?
bullshit,
It's
Limp
20
Bizkit
years
did it.
later, and it is happening, y'all. Smash Mouth, Limp Bizkit.
What's is funny is because it's a lot of the bigger band, like the bands that were big at one time.
Well, you gotta do something to stay relevant. You gotta stay
Yeah,
relevant.
if you're no
If
longer
you're not relevant, you're not making
like
money.
that's the thing. The bands that are still relevant that keep making music, keep making music. The bands that are no longer relevant stop making that
I mean,
music. They
what's
do
that country
commercials.
singer that does the progressive commercials
Well,
now?
they still do music, just nobody's paying attention to it.
Exactly.
Nobody's talking about it. I
It's
mean,
like-
Alice Cooper has been consistently releasing
Consistent.
music.
Consistent.
consistently releasing music
See, we're
since
all drunk like right now. I'm like, what?
you know.
Get whatever that country singer does progressive commercials with Brett Favre.
Yeah, him and poor Peyton.
No.
Peyton.
What's his fucking name?
Peyton
Because
Manning.
it's the Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning, yeah.
With the
sorry.
big old head guy. I am not a fan of football.
He's like, is that a bobblehead of me? Yeah, I bought it.
And I'm not
like
a
it? Yeah, you
fan
like it.
of Brad
But
Paisley.
still, we love
Brad Paisley,
we
that's
still
it.
love the Limp Bizkit commercial.
What's funny is he's still young, but he's no longer relevant.
When Fred Durst across the street,
You hear that, Brad
there's a
Paisley?
car, like,
You are
what?
not worth any of our time.
People were done with Brad Paisley when he did that song with LL Cool
The social
J.
media song. Where he's like
Called-
talking about Facebooks and shit.
Well, there's a slight comedic value to that song.
He's gonna watch this and be like,
Cool, I'm so much cooler online.
Yeah.
That is not a good song. There's a slight comedic value to it, but it is not a good song. In fact,
right.
it encourages catfishing in a way.
Brad Paisley, you suck.
But
Don't commit
nobody's
suicide,
gave
though.
a
No
fuck
one
about
loves
that
that
man
much.
since he did that with LL Cool J called "Accidental Racist." When the song, oh man, LL Cool J straight up says something like, "I'm gonna get rid of these chains so I can have my gold chains." Like, oh, fuck. And then Brad Paisley doesn't even have the balls to say rebel flag. He says, "I walk in the store with a red flag." Fuck you, man.
I'm pretty sure the people who watch this are lost as fuck now.
They are lost.
They've already fucking clicked to another video by now.
They have. So that's what Smash Mouth did. Apparently, the concert went off without a hitch.
Katy Perry did a video where she's fully fucking 9 months pregnant. By the way, Miley Cyrus did an 80s video. That's pretty decent, actually.
This is how you sell news. I like that. This is burnt us. Rapid fire.
The last news story I got, or last thing I got to talk about is another album that was released this weekend.
Yes.
Is there's an artist popular right now that I
I got the
absolutely love.
hiccups too. I'm at that drunk hip at point.
You are.
The man's name is Orville Peck.
Or, see a second.
I'm already got hiccups.
The man, it sounds like he about to goddamn talk about some or eat oop or eat oop
Give me that penny on Tuesday. I'll pay you back. I'll pay you back on
Holy
Tuesday
shit.
for a penny today.
Like, do hiccups even exist anymore?
Yeah.
This motherfucker's doing it.
He's
bringing them back.
Goddamn fucking
man,
hamburger
so drunk.
McGee all the way. What was that dude's name?
Popeye.
Oh, Popeye. What was that man's name?
I'll tell you what. I don't know.
Hey,
I'll give you a penny Tuesday.
I'll give you
Wimpy.
Burger.
Wimpy. That's what it
Wimpy.
was. I'll give you $2 tomorrow for a hamburger today.
Hey.
But anyway, Orville Peck is an artist that I absolutely love right now. He does country music, and it is nothing like the garbage on the radio. It is more. Orville Peck to me reminds me more of Elvis doing country, or it reminds me of Roy Orbison. It reminds me of Chris Isaac.
This sounds bad to me.
Who?
All of it. I don't like country.
There's some good country, man. But
so evil.
it's more Western. It is more Texas than it is Nashville. Phenomenal stuff.
Josh, do you know the difference?
What?
Exactly.
He does not.
I wasn't even paying attention.
Anyway.
I'm so fucking gone.
Anyway,
this
what I'm talking
motherfucker's
about-
This
gone.
man did 13 shots in an hour.
I drank a bottle of Crown Royal with the 3 videos.
I'm surprised he's
No,
sitting.
I know what he's saying. He's difference
Orville
between
Peck,
Nashville and Texas.
He just dropped a EP that was supposed to come out a couple months ago.
Yep.
But the EP has 6 tracks, and one of the songs is, I think, called Legends Never Die, and it sort of brought... It's a collab with Shania Twain, which is rad as fuck. Because she's sort of been
Big country
away
fan.
She hasn't been
for
relevant.
ages. I am not a Twain fan, not really a Shania Twain fan, but...
Short of Hank 3, I'm not a big country fan.
Right, I mean, for real.
Short of anybody, I'm not a country fan.
But anyway, Orville Peck, and Shania Twain do this collab, and it's really good, really fucking good. And it's another one where I'm like, give me a CD. It's 6 tracks. I don't want to buy digital air for $6. They have a pre-order for a vinyl that's coming out in December.
If we live that
But
long.
the song is rad as fuck. See,
will.
Shania Twain,
Maybe.
she did it out there in 2002 and then didn't do shit till 2017. Like, she made her money and kind of disappeared.
Yeah, she did one beat
And-
song, which most like you know, girls were like, yeah.
Yeah, and then like nobody was talking about her. But it's cool that Orville Peck, this guy who, it's not even really country music, it's just Western music. There's songs on his album that remind me of Susie and the Banshees in a way. It's fucking really.
Why you know this is
You look at me like I should know these people. Like you really
should,
Shirley in the band.
Kinda should.
You
Like
kinda
you don't know who
should.
the fucking Munsters are, motherfuckers.
I know who the Munsters are, but not the
Right,
Munsters.
like you don't know who the Shirley
See, I'm
and
the
the
kind of
Bench.
guy I would be like.
That is a popular name among country
I'd be
music.
like,
It's
man,
Shirley and the fucking
I'd
Banshees.
be like, damn, David, that shit reminds me of 433 from John Cage. And David would be like, who the fuck is John Cage?
Jimmy Nicks.
433. And I'm like, motherfucker,
I
you
don't
should
know
know that
No,
shit.
I don't know this shit.
But that's the joke. It's like nobody does.
Right, but that's like me mentioning new metal bands, and you're like, who the fuck is Earache? That's
Who
a
the-
band!
who the
Earshot!
fuck is
Their fucking name is
Motorgator?
Earshot, not Earache.
You
I
can
got it wrong.
always find a band that you're like, who the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, that's
Right, and
that's
I'm like, look here, motherfucker, I'm the master of new metal. I know all these
Although that's
motherfucking
true.
dumbass bands.
I have heard of Earache and Earshot.
Right,
I've heard of
they
both.
both bands, and they both suck.
They
Earshot's
both-
actually better. But
They're
still, they both suck.
they are way underground. They're like, you fucking pick up the carpet. Oh, there they are.
They're
That's
like
how far underground.
2005. They got lost in the new metal, and people are like, "What the fuck is new metal? You mean Korn?" And like everyone's like, "You know
Orange
Earshot."
System of a Down? What are you talking
It came
about?
out around the time that Flaw released their last album that nobody liked.
Wow.
I like Flaw. Fuck you.
What the
And
fuck?
they're like, "Who the fuck is Flaw?" You know, Like here's the fucking thing. 5 Point Maine. By the way, is Flaw's singer who when he got kicked out of Flaw for being an alcoholic, became 5 Point Maine. By the way, no other new metal motherfucker would know that shit. I'm pretty sure Josh right here would be like, who the fuck is 5 Point Maine? Check this
I'm
out.
like, who the fuck is a 5-point man?
5 Point Maine is
They're like,
basically
that is a
Flaw.
dumbass fucking name.
It is a horrible name.
Actually,
but
be
it-
surprised
the
at how
name is
much
good.
the new metal people kept switching people around all the time. There's only a couple people that actually were new metal. And
Yeah.
they were just traded people
Pretty
all the
much.
time. That's how it was.
Everybody from Nonpoint was in a band
Yeah.
somewhere before that.
Fucking
not true that
non-point.
about it.
God damn.
Non-point. Everyone who's been in non-point's been every other. fucking
Everybody's
band.
been Nonpoint, been in some generic fucking new metal band that was prior that nobody knows about.
For every one good new metal
guess-
band, you can find like 10 fucking generic bullshit
But guess
bands.
who knows about it? This fat fucker right here.
There's a couple fucking people.
This motherfucker right here knows.
Like this
Obviously.
motherfucker never knew about Cold Chamber till like a few years ago when
I
I told him.
I knew of Cold Chamber.
He
They
never-
were like, big truck out, and Travis like, big what?
Like, big truck.
Big
Come
truck.
on.
Yeah, I got a big truck.
Bradley? You never heard Bradley? Come on, motherfucker. A
What?
Mirror of the Desert? Come on, a Mirror of the Desert's fucking
Rowboat?
amazing.
Yeah, I know how to
Rowboat.
row a boat.
So, but we know some obscene fucking.
He's a
way underground.
rowboat.
These guys are still in the closet finding Chris's present.
Big
fucking
truck.
new
If
metal
you don't know
bands.
how to make the fucking sound of fucking Des, whatever fucking last name he is, weird, I can't pronounce.
Cold Chamber is one of the best new
Marfera,
metal
Martira,
bands.
Mar something, Mal something, Des. That's all I know him as. If you don't know fucking voice of big truck or fucking rowboat, that's how he
Bradley.
says things. Rowboat.
He does. It's,
He doesn't scream. He just rowboat.
it is. It's so shitty. It's good.
It's so shitty. It's good, right?
It is.
He's like, Ron.
Check out some Cold Chamber. Hell,
He's got more gangster than gangster going up his voice.
Chamber music is one of a great album too. That's
It
really
is.
good.
It is, man.
It's got it's got fucking Ozzy Osbourne on it. Shock the Monkey.
and he doesn't even remember it.
Yeah,
So-
I was gonna say you remember fucking doing shit in Cold Chamber. That's what's funny about that shit.
That man hasn't remembered shit since like 90.
You mean
He
I-
remembered it
He
shit
goes,
from the
he goes,
80s.
wait a minute. Sharon!
Sharon.
He signed somebody
do
named
that.
Chamber. No, it's Co-Chamber, Ozzy. Oh, it's Co-Chamber. Who are they? You did a song with them, Ozzy. I don't remember.
Yeah, it's it.
Of course you don't remember. You're 94, thinking he's 70.
We are in August 2020, and we are still calling the death of Ozzy 2020.
I'm saying
How
October
the fuck is he still
31st.
alive? How is he
That
still alive?
motherfucker will die in October. I'm not saying, Ozzy, I love you, man, but your death is coming.
I'm surprised he's still fucking alive.
October 2020
He
is
should have died
called.
like 20 years ago.
It is called. There's no way he cannot die before October, and there's no way he would die after. He has to die on October. If it's not the 2020,
Prince of
it's
Darkness.
2021.
The Prince of Darkness has to die on Halloween.
Not on Halloween, but within the time frame. All Hallows Eve, I'll accept it.
Not my birthday. Please don't die on my
2020,
birthday.
look, I will accept October 20th. If you're within the
I
range.
share my birthday with fucking Weird Al. That's I can admit that.
I will-
23rd, October 23rd, Weird Al's birthday.
Really? You know who I share the birthday with? Rosa Parks, motherfucker.
He rides the back of the bus. He's gonna need a bus. This motherfucker's so drunk.
And one of the Wright brothers. It's fucking February 4th.
He's not a fighter. He's a flighter. He's like,
Right.
"Fuck this, I'm out of here."
Right, motherfucker. We're talking about motherfucking. That's it. All right. Anyway, any more news? Man?
Anyway,
I gotta pee.
Orville Peck dropped that EP. I need to check it out, but
There's a big clump of shit right there.
Holy shit!
Are you serious?
What the fuck?
I saw it at the same time David just mentioned it.
What? When?
Damn it, dude. I looked down. I looked down and see a pile of shit. As David saying, "There's a pile of shit." Sharon. It's like Sharon. Dog shat on the floor.
What the fuck, man? When did this happen? There goes the chair!
It's like, Sharon. The dog shat on the floor. The fat guy broke the chair.
Oh my god!
Hold on, Travis.
I can't handle it!
I can't do this
Hold on, Travis. We gotta get video footage of this shit.
David!
There's a big pile of shit on the floor.
How did this... When? When did that happen, man? Oh! What's going on? Alright.
Oh shit! I gotta feel.
I can't... My ribs can't take it.
Sharon, the dog shat on the floor.
Fuck, man. Oh, David breaks the chair. Oh my god.
Oh, my stomach hurts.
Yeah, my jaw, my stomach, my ribs. Alright, we're done, y'all.
Cut it off.
Tell us some things.
Oh shit!
Let's get out of here. I need a cigarette. I gotta clean this fucking floor.
These motherfuckers.
Woo! That's too much.